What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully my audio is a little bit better. Apparently I activated a second microphone. I'm not really sure how that happened. So it was actually recording my voice twice, and then that's why it was doing that reverb sound. Now that I think about it, it might have had something to do with me trying to lower the volume on the mic. It might have accidentally lowered or activated another microphone setting or something. I really don't know. And I've also tried to make sure that the lip sync is better than it was before. So hopefully it doesn't look like I'm speaking in like a dubbed anime or something. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this article about a strange cube UFO that was seen in Texas. So we have Star Trek fans go wild over Texas UFO showing square Borg cube in the clouds. Now, I'm sure like all these Star Trek fans in Texas are just going absolutely berserk, but let's take a look at it. I'll go ahead and play the video that they have on here in a second, but we'll go ahead and go through the article and then take a look at that. Star Trek fans are going wild for a Texas UFO video that seems to depict a perfectly square Borg cube appearing from the clouds above. The clip, filmed close to the top secret White Sands U.S. base several years ago, clearly shows a strange object in the sky that looks just like the horror alien spaceship in the hit sci-fi series. It comes as the hated robot baddies currently star in the hit new Picard series on Amazon Prime. Now that right there, I guess they just had to get that plug in. I wonder if this article is secretly sponsored by Amazon Prime, but why would they even say that? Picard series is not on Amazon Prime. It's CBS. So maybe it's not being sponsored by Amazon Prime, because if it was sponsored by the people that were actually making the Picard show, you think they would have the right channel. Unless something happened that I'm not aware of that is now on Amazon Prime. I'll have to look into that. I don't know why I didn't think about that when I first read this article a few minutes ago. I was like, why didn't I even contemplate the fact that it's like, what is it, CBS Plus? Now, there is, or at least there was, Star Trek The Next Generation on Amazon Prime, which is a great series. If you haven't seen Star Trek Next Generation, please check it out. I think it's the best Star Trek series out there. I know some people really like the original. I heard Deep Space Nine was pretty good. I remember watching some of it when I was a kid. I have no interest in really seeing Star Trek Discovery. I've seen a few clips. I prefer The Next Generation, and I did see Picard, and I thought Picard was okay. It wasn't bad. Thousands of Star Trek fans have been sharing the UFO video after it was posted on UFO sightings footage UK.uk. The Borg coined the show's catchphrase "Resistance is futile" and turned people into drones. So here we have Borg cube appears above White Sands U.S. base. And I was actually taking a look at this video too, but when I looked at it, it looks kind of like a drone. If I hear anything else about it, maybe I'll do an article on that. But the interesting thing about that article, I know this is a tangent, but with that particular UFO, it's really silent. You don't hear anything. You don't hear the buzzing of a drone or nothing. It looks like a frisbee is just flying around in the sky. But if I hear anything else about it, I might do a video on that. Jack Greminger said on Facebook, "It's a Borg cube. We're all doomed, I tell you. Doomed. Resistance is futile." Sebastian Mussel added, "No, it's the Borg. We are all going to be drones. Where's my cat? I don't want him to be assimilated." And Mike Drennan said, "It's the Borg, but when they arrived and saw what we were like as a species, they had no interest in adding our biological and technological distinctiveness to their own and immediately left." Yeah, maybe. I mean, I know. I think we have a lot to offer in terms of a species. Sure, right now we're kind of in a interesting era, if you will, where we have a wide variety of advanced technology, but you could say we're not necessarily living up to certain lofty expectations that we could have as a species. But everything's in a cycle, so it comes, it goes, rises, it falls, and I think one of the best things you can do for that, outside of having a strong spiritual foundation, is embracing a form of stoicism. And I promise I will get to the stoicism videos at some point. The UFO website shared a 2015 clip which was shared by YouTube channel Secure Team 10. Now, this is pretty cool. I mean, look at this thing. Borg cube appears above White Sands U.S. base. It starts with images of the black cube emerging from clouds over El Paso from a black hole type portal. And if you've been watching any of that Skinwalker Ranch show on History Channel, and they've done all those experiments, and a lot of people have said over the years that Skinwalker Ranch had like these portals and stuff. That's kind of interesting. Well, this is the same thing, supposedly. El Paso resident Walter C. Lands captured the footage on his phone and said, "It began to get very windy out, and I noticed a small portion of clouds begin to swirl and circle in on each other, forming a portal shape, at which point the portal became jet black." A second eyewitness, an accountant who did not wish to be named, also took a picture of the skies over El Paso. She said, "I noticed a square-shaped figure. It was a giant solid thing with designs around it and a faint magnetic oscillation-type humming." I'm not sure if this was actually validated as being real or not, but I remember seeing a photo of what looked like some kind of like vertical craft flying around in the sky. It looked almost like a person on a jetpack. That was pretty cool. The Borg cube appears above White Sands U.S. base. Yeah, who knows? I wonder if this is some kind of like military technology or something. Yeah, this is basically just summarizing what they were saying originally. So let's go ahead and take a look at the video now. I had it paused. Did it just disappear? Let's reload it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's another one in Thailand. Let's take a look at that one. I haven't read this article yet, so no guarantees on the quality of this. Oh, it's a video. Let's see. Wow, look at that cloud. I was just thinking, why don't people film horizontally like that guy's doing? I don't think you can really zoom in if you film horizontally. It's not my thing. Well, there you have it so far. We had a couple interesting UFO videos there. So what do you think? Do you think that this might be some sort of military experimental craft? I don't know, that whole cube thing, that's not very aerodynamic and just kind of emerging out of a cloud type portal. It seems pretty spectacular to me in many respects. I'm not sure what I think. Hopefully we'll actually have some more articles or more videos on this subject. Well, anyway, thanks for checking this video out. I appreciate it. Feel free to like and subscribe.